A winter storm on the horizon. Snow, ice, and disruption across the U.S. as Americans are still digging out from recent blasts of snow and bitter cold. Meteorologists are now warning of a potentially severe winter storm barreling across large swaths of the United States this weekend. The system, expected to develop late Friday and stretch into Sunday, could bring heavy snow, sleet, and dangerous ice accumulations, particularly from the south all the way to the east coast. A combination that forecasters describe as potentially catastrophic for travel infrastructure and public safety. The storm's feared danger lies in the way Arctic air and moist southern air are colliding. A massive Arctic air mass, cold and dense, is pushing southward out of Canada while moist air streams northward from the Gulf of Mexico. When that moisture meets sub-freezing temperatures, freezing rain and significant ice accretion become likely on roads, trees, and power lines, conditions capable of widespread power outages and hazardous travel, what forecasters are warning about. According to the National Weather Service (NWS), rain that falls into sub-freezing surface temperatures can freeze on contact, producing a thick glaze of ice. Even a half-inch of ice buildup can bring trees crashing down, snap power lines, and make roads so slippery that driving becomes treacherous. In some areas, an inch or more of ice accumulation could be catastrophic if it materializes as forecast models suggest. This icy threat isn't limited to a sliver of the northern tier. The risk zone extends far south. Parts of Texas could see the storm's earliest effects as rain transitions to freezing precipitation when the frigid air surges south. Along the projected path, major cities including Dallas, Atlanta, Charlotte, and Memphis could face unusual winter impacts, places where ice storms are less common than in the Midwest or Northeast. Why ice storms are so disruptive? Ice storms are deceptively dangerous. Unlike snow, which can often be plowed or driven through with some caution, ice is a surface hazard that can't be cleared quickly. It grips pavement with the strength of glue, making even short trips risky. Ice also collects on elevated objects like power lines and tree branches, and the added weight can cause widespread outages, a risk heightened in southern states with less winter preparedness infrastructure. This type of winter storm can also travel quickly and shift its core impacts, adding uncertainty for forecasters and residents alike. At the time of reporting, the exact storm track and snowfall totals remain uncertain, but the signal for a high-impact weather event has strengthened in multiple forecast models. A broader pattern of intense winter weather. This weekend's storm isn't occurring in isolation. The last few weeks have already seen widespread winter impacts across the U.S., from snow and icy conditions in New England, prompting school and road closures, to hundreds of traffic accidents in Connecticut during earlier snow events. Across past winters, storms with similar dynamics, including blizzards and bomb cyclones that bring heavy snow, high winds, and plunging temperatures, have also caused travel chaos, power outages, and disruptions in daily life. While each storm's specifics vary, the mix of freezing rain, sleet, and heavy snow this weekend has historical parallels with other significant winter events, including several multi-state systems that have shut down highways, airports, and public transit in recent years, regional concerns, and preparedness. For residents in the Midwest to the East Coast, the storm could mean deepening snow cover and dangerously slick roads. In places like Michigan and upstate New York, winter systems have previously produced several inches of snow and reduced visibility, snarling travel, and prompting advisories from local authorities. In the South, traditionally less equipped for ice storms, even a light glaze can overwhelm local infrastructure. Trees and branches, not accustomed to bearing heavy ice loads, may topple onto homes, cars, or roads. Power company officials in some regions have already expressed concern about the potential for outages if significant ice does accumulate. What residents should do? Forecasters encourage people in the storm's projected path to take practical preparations now. This includes staying informed through local weather alerts, securing emergency supplies such as flashlights, batteries, and non-perishable food, avoiding unnecessary travel when snow or ice begins, protecting pets and plumbing from bitter cold. Given the timing, over a weekend, the public's ability to prepare proactively could be a key factor in reducing injuries and disruptions.